Anybody else? Yeah. Recording.
How do we stop that?
Mm.
All right, I think Frank is ready to get started here, guys. So we won't.
No, it's not time. I just was gonna start recording.
Oh. Oh, I thought when he starts recording, I get ready to start going to business.
So before we get into business too, we had this elaborate PowerPoint planned, and unfortunately we had technical difficulties when we called up the computer just now. PowerPoint was gone. So
Oh shit.
it happens. It happens. It's gonna see us improvise. But we'll send you guys the PowerPoint after we're done, along with the recording, so it'll make sense.
Okay, that sounds great.
We'll also send you an email the link, because we had a couple of links. One was for Project Expedition, and we're going to talk about what that is, and also link to Essential page. It's our shopping link for our Amazon storefront if you guys needed anything for the trip. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Frank and Tamara. We're the co-owners of Glamour Travelers. We've been in business for 7 years, providing luxury travel for groups. Get a little closer, you think?
I hear you just fine.
Yeah.
As long as she put, yeah.
Yes, man. All righty, then we've been providing luxury group travel for the last 7 years. We're excited about this Alaska trip because this is my first time going. This is Tamara's second time going, and she's excited to see the changes and to see you guys' faces for the first time as well.
Cool.
You guys know you got to have your passports and have you printed your travel documents yet, which is just your luggage tags. So you need one for each bag that you're going to check in and have them carry on board. And you also need your
cruise contract, but I don't think you can print that until 14 days before we leave.
So we'll talk about it
What
again.
was the other thing, Tamara, that you just said?
Your cruise contract. You can print your luggage tags now, but I don't think you can actually print your ticket to get on board until 14 days before we leave.
Okay. So right now, I guess what you're saying is we need to have our account for the ship, correct? Is that where we get our luggage tags to be able to print? Gotcha. Okay.
Is that part of the check-in process on the Navigator app? Okay.
Yes. Has everyone used the Navigator app and or hollandamerica.com?
No. Yes.
Okay. Log in on the hollandamerica.com first.
Okay.
Click on the Navigator app.
That's what we did wrong, probably.
Yes.
Navigator
And it still might not work. It still might not work right.
So Miss Jackie, the Navigator app is like the Carnival app that you log on to so that you can keep a track of you can keep touch of what you're spending on board, your different excursions that you might want to do,
What's available that day on
what's
board.
available, the different dining stuff. You'll be able to chat when you're on board with different, like, so if you and Miss Ella go to different places, you'll be able to communicate there. Also, any charges that you make will show up. Your bill will be on there daily. So everybody is going to see a charge every day for your gratuities, and then you're also going to see a credit because since you booked in our group, we got your.
It's already paid for.
That's right. So that's where that's where all of that stuff is it's gonna show up as a credit and then a debit.
Okay. The Navigator app, is it through Carnival?
No. For the Navigator app, go into. Do you have an iPhone? What type of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Go into your Apple Play
App Store.
Yeah. And just type in Navigator, and it'll say Navigator for Holland America. You need that app.
Okay, got it.
The reason you want to do the other one first though, because you've already got a number created under Holland America. And if you download the Navigator app without doing the Holland America stuff first, it's gonna create you another number in the Navigator app. So it'll get confused. So to avoid confusion,
Which one do I do first?
Holland America.
Holland America.
Website,
Okay,
the website.
the website. Okay.
And it still might not work. You still might have to contact us, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I did have a
Trustee,
question.
contact them.
I did have a question about the gratuities. So it's been a long time since I've been on a cruise. So there's gratuities that they ask for, like the daily gratuity for your room person, and I don't even know who else, but is that part of the gratuities that are included as well, or is that different?
That part is, you're paid for.
We're gonna cover that.
Tamara,
Okay.
yeah, and it's hard to hear you, Tamara, when you're kind of, wherever you are, it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
hear your
it might
voice.
be. The gratuities are prepaid. They're done. So you don't have to worry about paying for those at all.
Wow. Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna show you our screen so we can talk about the itinerary.
Okay.
So before we get into that, what to expect?
Okay, so yeah, before we get into the itinerary, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what to expect. Most of you all on this cruise have never sailed with me before, but usually I do group cruises in the Caribbean. So when we're in the Caribbean, we have like theme nights and different things that we do. We don't do that in Alaska. In Alaska,
Oh,
I know it's always so much fun, but what you're gonna see when Frank goes over the itinerary is that we have days where we're like out in the port until 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Not everybody is gonna want to stay out that late, but we've got quite a few late days, and then some of our days are like things that you just really don't want to miss. Like you really need to be in your cabin on your balcony watching when we're in that Glacier Bay. Like you do not want to miss the ice falling off the glacier into the sea. Like it's just, you gotta see it. So I couldn't really justify doing things to take away from that. And then not only that, but I like to go to, before you get to every port, there's always what they call like a exploration talk, where they teach you about the indigenous people, they teach you about the place that you're going to, they tell you the things that are, off the beaten path for you to try. And so I like to make it a point to do that as well. So I couldn't take up your time. So the only time that I'm going to request, and really it's not even a request, the only time I'm going to say is when the day that we go to Glacier Bay, we don't get off the boat for that. So I was thinking we could all have dinner at Canaletto's because that's one of your free dining options. And it's one of my favorite restaurants. So I'm going to go to Canaletto's on that day. Y'all are welcome to come, but you're not under any obligation. I know how much of a bucket list trip this is. Like I've experienced this and I know how important it is. Like there were certain things that I just had to do. Like I had to sit in the crow's nest with a book and wait to see a whale. Like that was something that I always dreamed of doing. I want to see orcas. I love the orca whales. So when the Rangers came on board, I was there watching them climb up the rope like Spider-Man. Like I want y'all to see that kind of stuff. So we're not going to do those planned events and those things. So what you all can expect for us is prior to getting to the ship and all the way up until getting on the ship, we are 100% available for you at any time. We'll make sure that all of your stuff is correct. We'll welcome you on board. When you get there, we're going to be there. Everything will be fine. We'll make sure you check in. great. Find out if you have any questions, concerns. We all have anytime dining, and we have anytime dining because, I mean, we're at any time. Like, yeah. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let him get into the itinerary.
So one of the main reasons Tamara picked this particular cruise was the itinerary. Last year when she took this cruise, she actually left out of Canada and she didn't get to go through Puget Sound. So this time we're leaving out of Seattle. So leaving out of Seattle, our first day on the 20th is a sea day. So we're going to be out at sea. But before leaving, we're going to travel through the Puget Sound. I've been through the Puget Sound, but I didn't get to see it. I was inside. So
I've heard so much about it. I can't wait to I didn't realize we were doing that. That's cool.
have our cameras ready, and all of us have balconies, so we can relax on our balcony and check it out. Or
Cool.
what's the crow's nest? We could go to
Do
the
you
crow's
do you expect whales in Puget Sound, or is it just beautiful leaving the coast and everything? What's great about Puget Sound?
the whales
The whale. Oh, there is whale. Okay.
and the scenery. But
And the scene. Okay.
I was a radar man, so we was inside. So that's August 20th, the day at sea. August 21st, we enter Stevens Passage. That's another great place for the wildlife. Also, the little islands. We're gonna see some people getting off the ship there because they're gonna go see some things like the Mendenhall Pass. Glacier. I thought it was the pass. They're gonna see the Mendenhall Glacier. I haven't been. Supposed to go to Alaska one time. We didn't get to make it though, but I'm going this time. And then on the 21st, also we pull into Juneau. As we mentioned, we're in Juneau from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that's a late trip. Long day too. That's good 8-9 hours in Juneau. So we don't have any excursions pre-planned. We're gonna fly by the seat of our pants. So while I'm mentioning excursions, book them. They are selling out. So if you guys have a dream like, oh, I wanna get in that little rib boat and do the waterfalls and do the white water rafting, or take the helicopter and see the Mendenhall Glacier, do it. That's what this trip is for, to experience. So next, Glacier Bay. We're gonna be in Glacier Bay from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll pass that off to Tamara.
Okay, so I want to talk about Glacier Bay because Glacier Bay is my favorite thing about this whole entire trip. It's the thing that I never really understood or knew. So when I thought of going to Alaska, the reason why I never wanted to go before was because I thought it was going to be freezing cold, right? Glacier Bay is that place that it's freezing cold. I had on my jacket, my hat, my scarf, my gloves, boots, everything on Glacier Bay Day. On Glacier Bay Day, when we first get into it's a national park. So when we first get into the national park, there will be park rangers. And the park rangers are going to climb onto our boat, like I said, and they'll come and they'll give us talks about different things that happen inside of the bay. They really love this place and it means a lot to them. And they showed me pictures of what it looked like the year before I came, 5 years before I came, 10 years before I came. And it was amazing to see on their actual, like some of them had pictures on their phones, like that they had been taking over the years, the changes. So if you ever wondered about climate change, this is where you're going to be able to see, like, it's a real thing. And this is what happens, good, bad, or indifferent. That's what it is. And there's so much life inside of there. There's like goats. I never expected to see goats. There's otters. There's all kinds of things. And so we're going to dock or not dock. We're going to drop the anchor and the ship is going to do a 540-degree turn. So if you stay on your balcony, you're going to be able to see the entire Glacier Bay. They only allow 2 ships in the bay a day. So it will be us and it'll be another ship. Yes.
So, I know they're gonna be up at the front of the ship, right? If we're on our balcony, will the TV be telling us what they're saying? Or
Yes.
can we, so we
Yes.
can stay in our balcony if we wanted for that too?
Yes, and they're not just up at the front of the ship either. They're all like there's rangers that are at the world stage. There's going to be rangers upstairs in the crow's nest. There's going to be rangers outside on the observation decks and the Lido decks pointing out different things for you to see. So as I walked around the ship as it was happening, because we're there for, you know, hours, right? So I walked around and did different things at different places and saw different things at different places.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our day at Glacier Bay, and that's an all-day event, weather permitting.
I forgot to mention something about Juneau. Juneau is the place that you see everyone take the picture of that humongous crab leg. So I will be participating in the humongous crab leg. And one crab leg is like $85. So I will be participating on the one crab leg. I won't be getting the whole crab. Off of that, Icy Point Strait is also on the 22nd. We're there from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. I mean, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're there 4 hours. That's what I meant to say. I will also be eating there. I'm a foodie. But it's a nice place you can get off and walk. It's not a lot to do there, but the stuff to do there, there's a hiking area if you guys are into hiking. There's going to be wildlife there too. The 21st.
Now that's the night for Canaletto, right?
Yes. Yes.
Frank says he's gonna eat African.
Yeah, this is vacation. Oh, off of that though, August 23rd, we're gonna be in Sitka from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. See how they do us with the days? One day is here, one day is here. That's why we put open dining, so everyone can eat at the time they would like to eat. On the 24th, we're in Ketchikan from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then on the 25th, we're in British Columbia before we leave the ship the next morning. And we're in British Columbia from 8 p.m. to midnight. So a good 4 hours there. But you know what? It sounds like nighttime, but it's going to be day. Isn't that great?
Yeah, the sun goes down late.
I know it's going to feel weird. So next we're going to talk about what's included in the group that you guys got for the booking with the group with us. So gratuities are paid. We already discussed that part. So you don't have to worry about the gratuities. Now what it's going to look like on the app is every day you're going to see the gratuities and then you're going to see them taken off. It's going to look weird, but it's going to be done. Also, the Canaletto dinner, as we discussed, we got that for you guys. And each room gets some chocolate dipped strawberries, fruit. It might be strawberries. Also, there's a $20 photo credit per room.
Oh, nice.
The Have It All package that you guys paid for, which was an outstanding deal. Because if you guys go into the Holland America right now and check, it's $370 on sale, and you guys only paid $100 a piece. Amazing deal. Also, you guys got the Wi-Fi included with the Have It All and the $100 excursion, so you can use that to book your excursion. And the one night signature, so you have another night that you can have one of the signature dining. Tamara's gonna cover the dinings next. Also, you have the signature beverage package. She's gonna talk about a couple of places you could use that in.
Hey Frank, you just said that we got something that's $300, but we paid $100 for. What was that? What was that?
That was the Have It All package. So right now, for this particular
did I get that? All of us did?
Yes, everybody booked the Have It All package, which was outstanding. So that includes the beverage package, another free dinner, a dining at one of the paid places, so you guys have two included.
Wow, nice.
And $100 for an excursion.
And did you say alcohol, liquor too, or just drinks, regular drinks?
Liquor.
Wow, that's really good. That's a really, really good deal. Yeah.
Yes, I don't think. And in the restaurant, I mean, the place that we like to go, BB King's, It'd be a nice place to have a few drinks.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Got the other page.
Can I ask about the $100 for the excursion? Is that just like a credit? Because I haven't even looked at the excursions.
Yes, yes,
That's a $100 credit towards an excursion?
yes.
Okay. All right.
And can we see that? I logged into the app. Is that where we would see those excursions that are available, or is that on the website?
Both
Or
places.
both? Okay.
Yes, we were looking and they were starting to sell out. Well, not recently, earlier they were starting to sell out. We're like, oh, we're not even sure what we want to do yet. You're pressuring me, you know? I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mary's gonna talk about dining.
Okay, so actually before we talk about dining, let's go through the whole shebang. The entertainment on board. So it's a Holland America cruise is really about live entertainment, right? So they have live bands, they have musical productions. They have the BB King Blues Club, which is really a great place to go and experience really good music if you like to dance. One night that everybody will want to pack something orange. It can be a scarf. It can be a handkerchief, a t-shirt, a dress, whatever, just something orange.
Does
And
anybody have anything? Because I don't wear orange.
I'll bring you something orange.
I'll
No,
find
that's-
something. I literally have no orange.
And okay, so the funny thing about that, and the reason why it's easy for me to say that I can just bring you something orange is because orange and purple are Glam on Travel's colors. That's my logo colors. So
I know,
So
but
I
orange looks good on you. It just doesn't look good on me.
well, you know what? Well, I'll bring you a handkerchief or something that you can tuck in, or a scarf or something, and that's fine,
Okay.
okay. Yes, it doesn't have to
No,
be.
it's fine. I was like, I have no orange.
Yeah, just I'll bring you a scarf or something like that. I'll bring a couple, and everybody can wear something orange to the orange party. It's not mandatory, but it's fun. Like that's their big party.
I don't know.
And then there's also the BBC Earth in Concert and the Billboard on Board, which is basically where you can do your music trivia challenges and things of that nature.
That'd be fun.
So yeah, I think those are all really cool things. The dining room, there are still more. I'm sorry, did I miss that? Okay. Sorry.
Now, everything.
Exploration Central is where you go, and like I told you guys, to learn about the different things for Indigenous people, and you get to different talks. They always bring a naturalist on board and somebody to talk about what you're going to learn about the next day. The World Stage is where you'll also go to hear experts and speakers, and that's where you'll hear from your cruise director. Every day they'll have a presentation at the World Stage. It's their main place for different things that they do, including the BBC World thing. Pickleball, I am always tickled by this. I don't know if anybody plays, but like Frank and I first learned about pickleball like 7 years ago at Club Med down in Florida. And I thought only like really, really old people like it, but now my like 30-year-old cousin wants to play all the time and is taking lessons. So apparently, yeah, it's athletic. We had fun playing it, so it's there for you to play. They have a great spa. So my one thing for the spa that I would say that I loved was the thermal suites. It's like $150 for the week, and then you can go into the thermal suites, and have your robe and like really just enjoy the spa experience. Like you don't get like massage or anything, but you can get into the hydrotherapy pools and all that other good stuff for, if you want to check that out. They have a casino. Yeah.
Is there do you have to sign up for a time slot or anything, or do you just go in anytime?
Well, no, you'll do have to sign up. You do have to sign up. When you go to pay for it for the week or for the day or whatever, then they'll discuss the times with you at that time.
Okay. Are you allowed, is it only like an hour a day or anything like that? Is it limited?
Now, that's a good question that I don't know the answer to because I never stayed longer than an hour, but not because anybody told me to or that I couldn't, but just because I
right.
always had something else to do, right? Like, so like for me, it was like a 30-minute, that was my pool time because I never got in the pools. Even the pools are heated, I never got in them.
Pools are
So
heated. That was a
yeah.
question we were gonna ask.
Yeah, the pools are heated, but I never got in the pool. So for me, it was literally just, I'm gonna go play in this thermal spa thing, and then I'm gonna go get dressed and go to dinner.
I know if it's cold, it might be something to just go in and really just get warmed up.
That's
Might be something to think about.
That's exactly what I did. That was exactly what I did. We're not talking about kids because none of us is bringing kids with us. And that's it for that. Oh, look, Miss Jackie, there's the Holland American Navigator app. So dining experiences on board, there is the dining room. That's the main dining room. Like I told you, we all have anytime dining. So we show up when we show up and we eat. It is the Culinary
So
Council. Go ahead.
So you don't have to sign up for a time on the app or anything?
No, ma'am.
No, okay,
No, ma'am. Just show up and eat.
okay.
And we ate at different times. As long as the dining room is open, then you can eat. Okay, so and Zoom is telling me I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster here now. It's not 40 minutes. Zoom is in there trying to cheat me, but okay. There's also Canaletto's, which is the Italian restaurant. There is an additional cost. I think it was like $25 per person, but you do have a free one. The Culinary Council is like a group of master chefs that create the menus at the different restaurants. The Lido Market is the buffet restaurant on board. At that restaurant, at the Lido Market, the thing that I like the best about it is it's not like a regular buffet. So you walk up to the glass windows where the people are, and then you tell them what you want to eat, and they put it on a plate for you and hand it to you. So it's not a bunch of people's hands and you're not sneezing on my food. It's really, really a post-COVID thing, and I like it. Nami Sushi is exactly what it sounds like. It's a paid sushi restaurant that's inside of Tamarind, which Tamarind is the Asian fusion restaurant on board. That's also paid. So Tamarind was the place that I went for dinner as my second choice. I like the barbecue short ribs. I like the signature drink. I like the atmosphere in there. I thought I got the best service in this restaurant than any other restaurant. So I love that. There's the Pinnacle Grill, which is your steakhouse. And then there's Rudy's Celle Del Mar, which is a French seafood restaurant, and there's also a New York pizzeria, which the New York pizzeria is included in the cost. There's also room service. There's a dive-in, it's just called the dive-in, and they've got like burgers, hot dogs, milkshakes, like it's like an old-fashioned eatery type of American restaurant. And then Explorations Cafe has really, really good caramel macchiatos and all kinds of coffees and things like that.
Is that similar to the Grand Dutch on the other ships?
Yes, exactly. You got it.
I've been watching YouTube videos, so.
There we go.
Okay, so tell me what questions you all, what I also wanted to say, I didn't discuss transfers or hotels because I'm going to speak to you all individually on those, because if it's just too much to go through for every single person on the Zoom. So I'm available for the rest of the week, and at any time that you're available, just give me a call and we'll go over that. Okay, so we're not going to discuss the transfers or the hotels right now, but I've got all of the information. I just want to talk to you one-on-one about the information.
I do need to talk to you about the hotels, Tammy.
I got
So we
you.
can talk
You can call me.
individually.
Yep, you can call me tomorrow, anytime,
Okay.
even Saturday if you want. I'm available all week.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that you have recorded this. you are gonna be sending a PowerPoint out to us?
Yeah, I'm gonna send the PowerPoint to everybody with all of the information on it.
Okay, and then can we also, I guess, oh, what about like packing lists? Are you
I-
putting something?
On the PowerPoint that I'm sending you, there's
Okay,
actually,
got that.
there's got the link to the packing list on there.
Okay, perfect. And then my last question, I know you said one of our stops is very cold. Is the ship itself pretty cold? So I mean, do we dress kind of wintry? More so,
I'm going to say for me, dress in layers. Because I was
okay, gotcha.
surprisingly warm in some of the ports.
Mm,
Like it was like
okay.
75 degrees in Juneau.
Wow, okay,
People were walking around in shorts. So definitely bring layers. Also, it
okay,
can rain anytime. So bring a raincoat. Everybody bring a
okay,
raincoat, period. Bring a
okay,
raincoat. Holland
okay,
America will have umbrellas for us, but bring a raincoat.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, everything that you need for packing will definitely be in the packing list that you'll be able to get to.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other
Are we-
questions?
Are we gonna have another one of these or is this it?
No,
I
we're
thought we were
gonna do,
two.
yeah, we're gonna do one more. So if you
Okay,
come up with questions, that's fine. It'll be really similar, only next time we're gonna check our PowerPoint before. I promise we did this afternoon. Like, I really don't know what happened. But
okay,
but next time it won't be the technical difficulties, and
okay,
we'll have all of our, because I'd like to have a meeting point at some point when we first get on the ship, just so we can,
right.
there's so many of you all that I haven't met. Yes.
Right, and also, I know that you sent an email out requesting some information from
It-
us, I guess from everybody.
That's right. I wanted to make sure I had everyone's airfare information, airplane information.
Gotcha, that's what it was. Okay, okay, I think I'm done. Thank you.
Tamara, I'm not getting all your emails because I didn't get that.
You didn't get it? Okay,
No.
don't worry. We'll work through everything when we talk. So
Okay.
you and I are gonna have a conversation, just you, me, you, and Frank, and then I'll make sure that by the time we hang up, you've got everything that you need.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
And when is the next Zoom meeting?
It's gonna be 21 days before we leave. So we're at 38 days now, so that's 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks? Okay.
Okay?
And
All
if you
right.
guys have any questions, bring them because Samara's been, so she's ready for them.
I am. I am.
Looking forward to
That
it.
was when she came back.
I haven't been this excited about a place in a long time. Not a place in America. Not in a long time.
And you
Like,
would be amazed that she did not want to take this vacation.
I didn't want to go.
Because of the weather. Because of the weather, you know. So it is amazing how much you find when you go and
Well,
say, hey, let's do something. Let's try something different.
You'll be glad you
I'm
did.
glad, yeah, and I'm glad you're doing better too. So that's
Thank
good. We
you.
need you. Yeah, we definitely need you.
Yes, yeah, I have you know, I could answer some of those questions. We have 3 minutes left. I was gonna say we
go
gotta
for it.
close it up.
Yeah. All
You
right.
got, if you guys didn't think of any questions that you want to ask, you could hit us up on text or email.
Everybody has our contact information, right?
As what? I didn't hear you.
Yes,
Our contact information. Everybody
Oh,
knows how to get, okay, everybody knows how to get a hold of us. Okay. Don't ever, always feel like you can call me. Never feel like you're bothering me or anything like that. Just always pick up the phone and call me. I'm happy to help you guys, okay?
Yes, that's what we're here for.
All right.
We want everybody to have a smooth and great vacation because that's what it's all for. So
And
have a
now
great
I have
evening.
to go watch Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, have a great evening.
Geez, it was nice talking to you.
yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great
Have a
evening.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.